Right, we're going to do a video today. I'm dying, so I apologise for my voice. On Mudflaps on the Range Rover Sport, fitted with the Autobiography body kit. So this is the one with the square exhaust here. Don't confuse it with HST bumper, which is similar but not the same. Now, right, Tyler's going to do most of the talking. I'm going to hand over to Tyler before I die. Right, Tyler, talk us through it all.
So, these are the Autobiography rear mud flaps.
And they've got this, and the difference is mainly this gap here. We see this step. The standard ones, which are fitted to the standard bumper, don't have the step. So you can see, and they're a slightly different size as well. If I line them up at the top, you can sort of see at the bottom, they're a bit different shape at the bottom. And if we try and fit a standard one onto the car, you can see the gap here. Okay, so that's the problem. Right, so in the kit, now these are available genuine from Land Rover, or you can buy them aftermarket from us, or other people. And this is what you get in the fitting kit. You always get the two mud flaps. You get these funky little clips that sort of, they've got this little barbed thing on them. And when you insert them, and they got a little step in there, you can't get them apart again.
Yes, so don't do that.
So don't do that. Don't play with those until you get them on the car. That's those. You get these long screws, and you get two washers that obviously go on there, like so. But it said in the genuine instructions that you can reuse two of the other screws, but we found they were too short. So we're also going to include two longer screws, because the screws that we had in were too short to go through the mud flap and into the fixing. So we are going to add those extra screws, but you won't get those. But other than that, the aftermarket kit and the genuine ones will be exactly the same. Right, I am really dying now. So Tyler, are you going to talk us through how to fit the mud flap on this car? What did we do first?
We, as you may be able to tell if you know anything about this car, have raised the suspension. So now there's much more of a gap and more room to play with. When I initially fitted these...
Shall I do it? I'm still doing the work.
When I initially fitted these, I was trying to go at it with this little stubby, cool screwdriver, but I just couldn't get the correct angle at all to get the screws out.
But with the suspension raised, we're cushy, right?
Yeah.
Yep, cool.
You haven't got a socket set or anything like that. And
right, so which ones we got to get out then?
there are two.
So it's that one there. So just above that crease line at the side, you got the crease line at the side just above there.
So we're removing this screw, and we'll show you in a minute. There's another screw underneath.
Now these may be a little rusty on your car. They have a hard life.
They see a lot of action.
There we go. And then let's have a quick look at that one. Yeah. Right, and then there's another one underneath, isn't there?
Yep. I don't know if you'll be able to get it. There's one just here.
Yeah, we got that, yeah.
Now when I was fitting the other side, I couldn't find the screw. There's so much dirt clogged in this little gap here that it took me a while and I had to sort of clean it out.
Okay. What it needs is mud flaps, Tyler.
Handy they are.
Alright, we'll let Tyler whip that screw out. But which is the one that they say on the instructions will be long enough? This one?
The first one.
The first one, right.
And we'll show you why they're not long enough in a moment.
Right, so what's that one look like? Let's have a look at him. Yep, right. Okay. Right, Right, so we've grabbed the offending mud flap, and the first thing you'll notice is it's got these spacers here that are built in. Now, you can cut them off, or what you're supposed to be able to do is just fold them back, and then what happens is that hole in the spacer lines up with the hole in the mud flap to give you a hole through there. And likewise, this one at the bottom, he folds back this way. Should we have oh yeah, we got a bit of a hole there, we got a slot at the bottom there, and then that gives us where the hole, and that forms the spacer, so that just gives it the correct standoff when you get it on the car. Right then, you want to offer that up, Dinah? Right, so we're going to grab the shorter of the two screws, and that's going to go in the top mounting. And this is obviously why you need screws that are slightly longer, because you've not only got to go through the mud flap, you've got to go through the spacer.
Now I'll take note that you'll probably have to fold them both in as you fit them, because otherwise you'll fit this spacer and then you'll have this one.
Impossible to locate.
Yeah. Where's that bottom one in? Bottom one's in.
Oh yeah. Right, I'll hold it there for you. Now you'll know when you've got it in the right place, because you're lining up the gap here with the step in the bumper, and that should give you it. Just give it a bit more light.
Struggling to find the hole.
Right, when you got it lined up, it's a bit of a fiddle. You should better get that screw in. Now while Tyler's doing that, there is an upper screw hole here in the mud flap, but Land Rover don't show, or in their instructions show, any fixing, but you could, if you wanted, put an additional fixing in that top hole. But it's not in their instructions, and it's not in their fitting kit. Right, so for the bottom hole, we're going to grab the longer screw and the washer. Okay, and then we're going to put that one up in. So it's on the inside of the mud flap now, and it is.
The hole is there. It's not if you can see that at all.
No.
Nope.
Yep, so it's underneath, so you're coming up from the underside on the inside of the mud flap, and you're trying to pick up on the original mount for the screw, but obviously you've got the longer screw now. So right, we're going to let Tyler get on with that. We don't need to watch that, and then we're going to come back and show you how to fit the clip. Right, so the next thing we ought to do is put the clip on. Now they've actually put a handy little indent in the mud flap there. You can see that little indent there, and that's where we've got to put this little funky clip on. So which way round does it go, Tyler? Do you want to grab it?
So you can, when it's in the car, it'll be like this.
Yep, so
there's a sort of mouth.
The mouth is on the mud flap side, and the that. Get it in the mouth. Right, and then what that's going to do is clamp the mud flap up against the wing. Now, can you hold that there? And then we're going to use water pump pliers, as modelled by Tyler. Yeah. And then we're going to try and squeeze that. Might be a bit, you might need to compress those a bit. Yeah. So yeah, when you get the clip loosely on by hand, you can get the pliers on it and squidge it right in. There you go, and that will close right up then. And that's gripped the top of the mud flap. Yeah, and it's all in the groove there, so that all looks good. So that's secured that, and that is the mud flap fitted. So let's come around this side, get Tyler out of the way, and there we go. There's the Autobiography rear bumper mud flaps fitted to the back of our Range Rover Sport. Good luck with that.